From Mercedes. Dear Andrew, why should I believe in God? If I should, then how should I go about it? For reference, I'm a Christian, but have been questioning my beliefs. Would love your help. There's only one reason to believe in God. Same reason you believe in gravity. It's real, and your life will go a lot better if you believe in it. Same thing with gravity. Stop believing in gravity. Things just don't go as well as they do when you do believe in gravity. And the same thing is true of God. And unlike gravity, which you can test an idea, a belief that you can test immediately just by stepping off a cliff, and you can test finally, God takes a little bit of time to start to understand what he has done in your life. I think I was talking about this yesterday, about the scene where Moses parts the Red Sea, even though people are screaming all their doubts, and people are screaming all their doubts, even though God has done all these miracles in their lives. When I wrote my memoir about this, The Great Good Thing, Kierkegaard said, the Christian existential philosopher, Kierkegaard said, this is a summation of what he said, not the exact words. He said, life has to be lived forwards, but it can only be understood backwards. And when I wrote my memoir, The Great Good Thing, I was shocked at how obvious God's presence had been in my life even before I believed in him. I mean, it was comical. It was comical how dense and stupid I had to be to miss him doing what he was doing in my life. That's how different it was to look back on my life with faith and understand that he had been there all along. It was so obvious. So that's the reason. And how do you start? Well, I started with prayer. I think prayer is the best way. I always say, find a place where you can be alone. Find a place where you can talk out loud. Don't try to trick God. Don't try to tell him how pious you are. Don't try to say only the things you think you can say. He already knows it all. Just be as honest and blunt about the things that are bothering you, the things you want in life, the things that trouble you about yourself, the things that trouble you about the world. And you'll see. I mean, one of the reasons I came to faith was after 5 years of praying, my life was transformed, and I think yours will be too. And that's the reason. That's the reason.